Okay, so welcome to Thursday Evening Breathing Buddies. Tonight we are going to be looking at different shapes of breathing. What I mean by that is how we can change the ratio of our inhalation to our exhalation. So there's only really two sides to it, but we can play around with that. And the idea here is that I'm going to guide you through a sequence of counted breathing exercises, and your job is really just to kind of pay attention and see how it makes you feel. Does it change how you feel when we put more weight on the inhalation compared to the exhalation, and when we switch that around? So I'll get into that in a moment. I think the first thing we'll do is something to help open up the airways. So we'll do the nasal congestion clearing exercise. So the instructions for that are that you breathe in through your nose, then out through your nose, pinch your nose, nod your head. And if you're in group A people who are in good health, then you nod your head for as long as you can until you really feel some air hunger building up, as long as you can. And then when you can't bear it anymore, you breathe in through your nose. You should feel a big release. If you're in group B, that's if you have any health conditions, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, pregnant, or think you could be pregnant, or any serious mental health problems, then just wait and stop the exercise at the first inkling that you need to take a breath. So when we're ready, we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our nose, and then pinch your nose, nod your head, keep going. The idea of nodding your head is actually to be a bit of a distraction from the fact that it gets a bit uncomfortable. We're better at holding our breaths when we're doing something physical, or we're better at feeling short of breath when we're doing some exercise, essentially. So that's why we nod our heads. Or you can move side to side, then breathe in through your nose. Hopefully, if there's any congestion, it's starting to feel a little bit better. So it's best to do this a couple of times. Whenever we've held the breath for quite a long time, we've allowed carbon dioxide to build up. And to get the same effect again, we have to kind of let that dissipate. So you just need to breathe normally a few times and get back down to the kind of base level of carbon dioxide. Otherwise, when we try to do it again, you won't be able to hold your breath for as long, and the effect won't be as profound. So take another couple of breaths. Then when you're ready, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, and pinch your nose, nod your head, move side to side, whatever feels good. Don't worry about how you look. If you're in group A, push it as long as you can. If you're in group B, just stop at the moment you feel like you need to take another breath. And when you're ready, breathe in through your nose. Hopefully now, any congestion is starting to dissipate. So the idea today, so we're going to look at the balancing of the breath. We've got the inhalation and the exhalation. And the inhalation is associated with sympathetic nervous system, with the fight or flight. The exhalation is associated with the parasympathetic nervous system. If you've been before, I've talked about how when you extend the exhalation, it stimulates the vagus nerve. That sends biofeedback to the brain that the body's calm. So when we inhale, we're not getting that biofeedback, and it's heightening. And when we exhale, we do get that biofeedback, and it's down regulating. And we're constantly in this little, very gentle swing backwards and forwards. The body kind of maintains homeostasis. And we're going to play with kind of rocking the boat a little bit. So I'll tell you what we're going to do first, then we'll go through the whole sequence. We're going to start with box breathing. So box breathing is where it's a 1-to-1 ratio. We breathe in for 4, we hold for 4, we breathe out for 4, we hold for 4. So this is a great way of regulating, balancing the autonomic nervous system. It's a great exercise to do if you're going into going to be in the spotlight. The spotlight's going to be on you if you need to feel prepared for something. So after we've done that for a while, then we're going to switch into what I call a bottom triangle. So we're going to breathe in for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. In for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. So this is essential. We're making the exhalation twice as long as the inhalation. If If we think about the breath hold at the end of the exhalations being part of the exhalation. Then we're going to turn it the other way around. So we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. So we're making the inhalation twice as long as the exhalation. And it should feel different. And that's what I'd like you to try and notice. And then we'll go backwards and forwards a couple of times between those methods, just to get an idea of how it feels. And of course, it's Thursday evening, so we want to kind of keep things down regulating. So we're going to go back to the bottom triangle, which should be the more relaxing of the two. And then what we'll do is we'll make the triangle bigger. So we'll slow the breathing down, and I'll guide us through that. And right at the end is the very last exercise. We'll do a really, really simple breathing technique, but that can be really effective in terms of achieving relaxation. But I'll get around to that in good time. So, a mouthful of water because I'm going to be doing a lot of counting. Now, for all these exercises, we want to be breathing low into the lungs, using the diaphragm. Just have a feel of that to begin with. Just put your hands on your lower 2 ribs. As you're breathing, you'll feel your belly move out, but you also want to feel the lateral expansion, that lateral movement of the ribs. It wants to be almost as pronounced as the belly moving out, if possible. It's not very comfortable to do the exercise with our hands here, so place them somewhere they're comfortable. Another thing to think about maybe is just if you did have a hand on your chest, that this hand shouldn't really be moving very much at all. Moving a little bit, but you shouldn't be feeling it moving in and out. We're going to try and keep all the breathing low into the bottom of the lungs. Okay, so we're going to start with some box breathing. So we need to get into sync here. So when you're ready, exhale, and then breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. We're going to switch to a triangle now. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. Out. 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 Hold. 2, 3, 4. And in. Out. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. Out. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. Out. We're going to switch it over now. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. 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 We're going to switch it back around again after this. Out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In, out, hold, 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 2, 3, 4. In, out. We're going to switch it back around again after this. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 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 hold. We're going to switch back again. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, out, hold. In, and on the next time round, out. I'm going to make the triangle bigger. Hold. We're going to do it for 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, out, hold, 3, 4, 5. In, out, hold, 3, 4, 5. in, out, hold, 3, 4, 5, 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 in. Next time, I'm going to make it bigger again. Out, hold, 3, 4, 5. 1, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, out, hold, 4, 5, 6. In, out, hold, 4, 5, 6. In, out, hold, 4, 5, 6. In. After this, we're going to go to a line. Out, so we're going to drop the hold. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now carry on at your own pace now. The idea is a 1-to-1 ratio in and out. The connected breath. No pauses. And you can slow it down as much as you feel comfortable with. Either by just feeling the pulse slowing, dropping the pulse altogether, or keep counting, add numbers, gradually slow down. This is a deceptively simple breathing exercise, just a 1-to-1 breathing. And it's important to remember it is an exercise. A relaxed breath should usually be a shorter inhalation, a longer exhalation with a little pause at the end. So this is an exercise. This is not how we're aiming to breathe when we're resting. But there have been studies that have shown that subjectively, this 1-to-1 ratio can result in some very relaxed states. The inhalation, connecting directly to the exhalation. So I hope you're feeling more relaxed now. It's been a trajectory towards relaxation. Worth pondering on whether the apnea, the breath hold with full breath, felt different to the apnea on an empty lung. When we're stressed, there's often a tendency to hold the breath. It's worth checking in now and again if you notice that you're holding your breath. Are you holding the air in at the top of the breath when you hold your breath? Because if you are, often that can essentially make us feel even more stressed. It's just worth noting every now and again to let go of that apnea. But it can also be quite a useful tool if you need to feel switched on. It's and suddenly in the room, if you kind of feel like you're flagging, then doing the top triangle where you hold your breath at the top can be a nice little way of kind of stimulating the brain a little bit. But if you hold your breath with, if we hold the breath too long, that's when you start to feel dizzy and feel like you might pass out because it plays around with your blood pressure. So you've got to kind of treat it gently. It's a tool rather than a way of life. So thank you very much for joining us. We'll leave it there and hope to see you next time.
Thanks, Mark.